the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Wednesday morning, Loudon High School. Welcome to the LHS Magazine Morning Show for today, Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. We are joined by, this is like spectacular. We are joined by Mr. Brakebill, assistant principal. Makes me look bad every day with that wonderful dress that he has on, that fit that he's got on there.
Trying to keep up with Mr. Bowden.
So thanks for joining us. He's going to talk ACT in just a moment. But first, we'll do some other announcements. Interact will be hosting an interest meeting to discuss expectations and goals for next year. They will be meeting in Ms. Crawford's classroom on Monday, March 17th at 12 p.m. That's the day we get back from spring break. Bring a lunch. If you have second lunch, pick up a pass on Monday morning. Any native Spanish-speaking student that would like the opportunity to test out of Spanish 1 and 2 can take the exit test tomorrow in Ms. Correa's class across from the office. You can come during third or fourth period, and a note will be issued back to class. We'll stop right there. That will give you credit for Spanish 1 and 2. You just got to take a test. You need to be a very fluent Spanish-speaking student, though. I wouldn't try it if you're not. I would fail miserably. How about you?
Yeah, definitely. No chance.
We got to get better at that.
Yeah, got to.
Health and Wellness is meeting tomorrow in the library during third and fourth period. That's your skinnies. All members need to get their lunch before heading to the meeting. The American Sign Language Club will meet today after school until 4:30 in Miss Lawson's classroom. All are welcome. If you have a launch form that has been turned in, if you need one, please see Miss Lawson before school ends today. As we have announced several times, prom is April 12th. Tickets are $45. They're on sale now. See Miss Crawford if you have questions, and she'll take care of all that business. As we've also announced several times, choir tryouts will be held before school, after school, and during Skinnies on March 17th. Again, that is when?
March 17th.
Okay, which is the day we get back from?
That's right. Spring break.
Yes, get with the program.
Sorry.
Yeah. March 17th through the 21st. That wasn't good TV. You can audition alone with another friend or a choir member. See Miss Inman for more details. Now, the wonderful Mr. Wiley Brakebill will talk to you about the most important thing that you will do on the week after spring break.
That's right, which again is that March 17th date, as we mentioned a second ago.
Actually, it'd be March 18th,
right.
But it's the first day back.
Correct. I'm wrong all morning this morning.
You go ahead. Yeah.
All right, so students, that's right. The junior ACT will be Tuesday, March 18th. Guys, it's really important that we do our absolute best on that. We're competing against all the schools around us. We're competing across the nation. We want to make sure to try to strive for that 21 and just blow everybody else out of the water. So show up and try hard and really do your best on it. We know you can do it. We know you can perform well. So that'll be on Tuesday, March 18th for juniors. Seniors, you all will stay at home on that day and do your senior things. Make sure to get all that stuff taken care of. Unless Miss Brewster gets with you, then you may be with her that morning and be required to be here. But seniors, make sure to work on all of your all's college and career planning. But then everybody else will be here on Tuesday, March 18th. So juniors, it's important you complete your non-test information on the MyACT prior to taking the test. These can be completed during your ACT prep classes. You should have got those today, but you can complete those throughout the week. Make sure to follow the directions and put the information exactly as it's written on your form. If you're somebody that has goes by a middle name and it's not on that form, don't use it. That would be me. If you're somebody with a hyphenated last name and it's on the form, put it exactly as it is on the form or it will not link to your MyACT. In addition, make sure to update your computers and TestNav. The best way to do that is please go into TestNav on the computer, click on that little icon, make sure it shows ACT Test. You go to the top right corner, choose different user, go to ACT Test. Up on the top right where the little man icon is, there's a tab that says App Check. If you click on that app check in that top right corner, it will show you if the app will work and if there's any problems or issues with it. So please do that here over the next few days, even over spring break. A great chance for you to do that. Okay. On test day, Students cannot have any personal belongings or electronic devices in the test room. Once juniors complete their test, they'll have their little cookout, and they'll be allowed to go home for the day. Now, sophomores and freshmen. Sophomores and any freshman that's enrolled in an honors course will be taking the practice ACT on paper that day. They must remain in their testing room the whole time until everything is over and we have dismissed. So please do your best on that. These results will help with future course planning and for ACT prep purposes. Once the test has concluded, students, you all will go to lunch, and then you will rotate through your normal classes for the rest of the day, a kind of abbreviated schedule. You'll hit all those classes. And then freshmen, you'll be in a study hall rotation during the morning to catch up on any missing work. It'll be right after spring break. Hopefully your teachers, if you have anything missing by that point, will still allow you to do that. If not, make sure to get that done here this week. Once the ACT has finished, freshmen will go to lunch, and then we'll also go through an abbreviated class rotation the rest of the day. Okay? Please do your best on the ACT and the ACT practice. We know that you will, and we're excited to see those results.
All right, so while I've got you here, because I might announce this, maybe an abbreviated version, but I'll announce this first for our juniors that are taking the for real ACT. What do you say to the ones that are like, I'm not going to college. I know this means nothing to me. What do you have to say to them? What should we be? Why should they try?
Yeah, again, it's just about giving your best. Anything your name's on, anything that you're going to put your name on and say, hey, this is my work. You want it to be the best possible outcome that you can. If you want you to go out into a job or in a career, anything that you have your name attached to, you're saying this is my work, and it's got to be the best. It has to be your top potential, okay? So do your best regardless, no matter what. If you're somebody who's on the fence, don't know if I'll go to college or not, the ACT will help with class assignments. So if you go to college, if you go to trades, it'll help with those class assignments, and it'll help with some scholarship money, and so that's really big too. And
bingo.
The more you get, the better scholarship.
That's what as a parent who's dealing with that right now, I have saved thousands of dollars. I'm sure there's people behind the seniors behind this camera right now that can attest to the fact that they, because of their ACT score, now we can debate that of why that's so important, but it's not debatable right now, because right now the way it is, the better your ACT is, the less you have to pay to go to college. So do it. You can do it. It's a couple, 2-3 hours of your time. And those people that just don't care and know you're not going to college, anything better than those 12s and 13s, if you could just bump it up to a 15, it would make our school composite score just explode. So any effort that you can give that's above no effort would be fantastic. Those people that have an opportunity maybe to go to college or want to, you need to really, really focus and do your best. All of you do, but any effort other than zero would be fantastic for everybody.
And if you're thinking, I just won't show up that day, if you're somebody who's talking like that, like Cooper Carr would do, you got to. Everybody has to have an ACT on file. It's a graduation requirement to do the ACT. And so juniors, you will take it here in the spring on March 18th, but then you will also take it in the fall again, okay? And so you have to have those. You've got to take those tests. It's a state mandated. So if you don't show up and take it,
you're
going to be taking it another day because you can't graduate without it.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it. Do your best, guys.
It's a lot of talking about ACT, and it seems like it's a long way away, but essentially when we return from spring break, it's on us. Okay. It's the Tuesday after we return. If you have any questions, this is your guy. I'll try to help you too. Listen to these announcements carefully, run it back and do YouTube again on these announcements if you have any questions on that. Get those computers updated, get that app updated. Teachers, help out with that. If you could during your skinny, that would be fantastic as well. That's it for today. That's a long time of announcements for a Wednesday, but this was very important. So it is a Wednesday. No big speeches today. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We hope you'll join us.